Very warm welcome and everybody to the DXC Arena in Darwin for what promises to be an outstanding day of knockout cricket in the Whittles Premier T20 competition. And it is semi-finals day where there's no second chance, no tomorrow, and of course no room for error. One victory books a place in afternoon's grand finale, while defeat brings the curtain down on the campaign. The semi-finals today pits two of the competition's most exciting outfits together. The ladder leaders, Waratah Warriors, taking on last season's runners-up in the Nightcliff Tigers, as the semi-finals is a few minutes away from the start after the Waratah Warriors won the toss and elected to bat. Skipper Dylan Hunter, with no doubt in his mind, looking to post up an imperious total for Nightcliff to try and chase down. Well, I'm Suraj, your commentator for this clash, as we are looking forward to an excellent T20 game here. Hopefully, it delivers in terms of a spectacle, as these two sides who have known each other really well will be looking to just jostle for position and book their spot in the final. Now, for Waratah, much of the attention falls on their opening pair of Dylan Hunter and Nicky Dutoit, who have consistently given their side flying starts and are experienced campaigners to it. It looks like a side packed with match winners. Well, everything is set, and we should get a cracking semi-final here. And here's first ball. Looks to just stand up and hammer that through the offside. Just gets caught in the turf, slightly down the pitch. It'll be very interesting to see how the openers do manage to navigate the first few overs with the power play on. Waratah Warriors will be looking to, having won the toss, Benvire and Jack Sosnek, the two openers. He goes for the big drive. It's taking a thick outside edge. Might just race away to the boundary, and we do have the first runs on the board. It takes a bit of luck there in the manner of which the score was made, but yeah, you've got to flash hard. That's exactly what we saw there. 4 runs on the board. Good start though with the length, keeping the batsman guessing. Standing deep in his crease, he looks to just flick that off his pads. Runs on offer again. This one is flicked into the gap. Very good start here so far. Keep that scoreboard moving. That'll be absolutely critical. Benvai getting 4 runs off his bat. What a surprising decision to win the toss and electing to bowl. Especially in a semi-final, you know that the target is set and it's in front of you, and the batsman can adjust. It's a very well played pull shot. It's played that fine enough. It's got that into the gap. Fine leg is well stationed. Another single. Nightcliff having a good start here. Jeffrey's trying to just dig that in as difficult as possible. Six runs of the first over so far with a couple of deliveries left. And Jeffries trying to get that first pole here. Gives it a step up, and that's a very good shot. Confidence coursing through his veins, and that goes for a maximum. Talk about giving the bowler a charge. Smashes that through the offside for a maximum. And just like that, a good start becomes a great start here for the Nightcliff Tigers. And after the first boundary, we get the first 6 in the first over itself. The Nightcliff Tigers are well on their way here. 12 runs already on the board. Trying to finish off in a good stead here. Waratah Warriors under pressure already. 12 runs on the board. Jeffrey's trying to pull things back here, maybe with the dot ball. Again, he digs it short. It's played very fine. Should get a single. Bit of a misfield by the looks of it. And it is a boundary to end the over. 16 runs coming off that Laban Jeffries over. It's the perfect start for the Nightcliff Tigers. After 1 over, it's 16 for no loss. Ben Viver has given his side pretty much the perfect start here. 11 runs with the maximum and a boundary. Sosnick has kept good company at the other end. 16 runs already of the first over. Nightcliff having done the damage early on. And from pace, we move straight to spin here. Laban Jeffries is 16 run and over, forcing the skipper make a change here. Peter Singer Silva. Hand off spinner. Trying to pull things back here. Sosnick on strike. It's in the slot and he goes straight down the ground. He hits that with tremendous power. And that races away to the boundary too. The Nightcliff Tigers, everything they touch, turned gold so far. They need to just win this back. First ball. Straight down the ground. Boundary for Sosnick. Pressure on the bowling side here. Not the Warriors having won the toss and elected to field first. Not going according to plan yet. Oh, he goes big. He goes massive there. It's in the air and it's taken. We cannot resist the urge. It's in the slot. And Veerasinge Silva strikes for his side. Nightcliff lose their first wicket. The opening partnership was cooking. We lose an early wicket here, and having conceded all those runs early on, it's 20 for 1.
Mic test.
That's what off spin gives you, that temptation. Sosnick just lasting 3 deliveries. Veerasinge Silva strikes with Ruben Carter now introduced into the fray. Warriors will be feeling a whole lot better now. They can keep the 20 runs without a response. Veerasinge Silva pulls the wicket back. Now urges a bit of caution for the Tigers here. It's going to be very interesting to see. Full of confidence. Again, he goes aerial. Does land safely, but risks are being taken. The first ball decided to take on the off spinner. Looking at there, trying to adjust his length. Tigers have got the runs on the board. It's all about trying to exercise maybe a bit of caution. However, at the other hand, he's striking at 300. Into the gap there. It's such a clever shot into the gap. That'll race away to the boundary. However, continuing his fantastic start here. One clean on the board for him already. He's finding the gaps with real regularity now. Again, at the bat. See a couple. Runs continue to flow here for the Tigers. Ben Viber. Runs of stick deliveries. Holding up his end. Needs a bit of support from the other. Carter will provide that. Viber 21 of 7 now. As the charge goes for the sweep. Got that into the gap. For 2. Good feeling there. Deep square leg. Singer's over has yielded a wicket, but he's gone for runs too. He came at the first over. Singer to wrap up this second over. And then the onside again, slightly aerial. It's a dot ball to end the over. 14 of the Veera Singh over and a wicket. 2 overs gone. 30 for 1. The Tigers having been put into bat. Got the runs on the board here. Lost on the openers. Very strong there. Quick delivery there. Click the 5-5. No, it hasn't. White call by the umpire. Ben Viver remains the main man there. 23 of 9 deliveries. He's back in the attack. You can see 15 in his first over. All things back. Oh, it's aerial. It's in the air. Should be a sitter here for the keeper. And he makes no. Oh, he's dropped it. No, he hasn't. He's taken the catch pretty comfortably. It looked like a drop from the other end, but the Waratah Warriors do have their second. Ivan Jeffrey strikes back with a wicket in his second over. That's what captaincy is all about. Dylan Hunter trusting his frontline bowler despite going for runs. The Nightcliff Tigers have lost their second. It's 31 for 2. Veer Singh and Jeffries both striking. And Viver still at the other end, unbeaten. We've seen both his partners depart quite swiftly here. Veer Singh and LeBron Jeffries both striking. Both runs on the board would have been important, but Willer Hunter will be absolutely thrilled with the fact for 2 wickets over so far. The new man in and he goes the aerial first ball. Jeffries always continuing to threaten with that length. He's coming in to try and just settle in here. Got the runs. I just don't have to go gung-ho here despite the power play still being on. They'll go 15 runs and over. Almost a 4 to take over to just settle in here. Gives more Spencer the new man in. Started off in the perfect manner, striking maximum with the very first ball. He goes flashing hard there. Quick delivery that. And Jeffries letting the ball to just skip off the surface. It's been an over that's seen everything so far. Wide, a wicket, a maximum, and now a dot ball. Who's go next? Flying ball over it. Back-to-back dot balls there. This is much better over this from Van Jeffries. Pull things back in terms of the run rate, but that all important wicket as well, moving the number 3. And disturbing the situation here. There's 2 more deliveries remaining. Wide delivery, great take from the goalkeeper. There's a certain boundary. The Warriors' point of view. They pull back that run rate slightly. 15 in the first over, 14 of the second. Much better over in context of the situation, but still, on the board favorable for the Tigers. Oh, what a shot! That is stand and deliver. Ben Viver, that is special. A huge 6 there. He picks the length early. Passes that over deep mid-wicket. Classy shot there by Ben Viver. It's absolutely unstoppable out there. He didn't go for a maximum, just a boundary, but the way that he just picked it off, really nonchalant. 20 over Jeffries here, under pressure. Goes again. What a shot that is! Oh, the improvisation on that is special, and it's a maximum. Wow. 50 comes up for the Tigers in the 3rd over. It's been a special knock by Ben Viver already. He's the man leading the charge. The Waratah Warriors, by picking up 2 wickets, themselves down. It's 51 for 2. The Tigers, let's hear Ben Viver, flourishing start. Tigers going at 17 and over despite losing 2 wickets. Missing Silva back in the attack, picking up a wicket in his very first over. Spencer on strike. That's fine into the gap. Up to 2 here. 51. So most Spencer, you're doing the right thing here. Power play settings with the striker Ben Viver. Now with the hot hand. Crazy shots early on. But nicely clubs that through the leg side. Into just a single. With every delivery in the power play going to deliver some sort of excitement. That's what the Whittles Premier League T20 is all about. Some fun settings here. Both will do tremendously well to get to the stage. Looking to charge. Clever bowling there by Mansoor. He's trying to drag that on the leg side for a stumping opportunity. Good two taken behind between the wickets. Spencer started off well here. That's the kind of company that you need. Yes, first ball he decides to go for the maximum. Ivan now knows that he's got a partner at the other end. In back, good call there by Viber early on. Very good over this by Mansoor. This is length that's been excellent to watch. I'm sure that the batsman is in the squeeze. Down the ground, just a single. That they won't mind really because it just gives Viber just a one ball to face here. I was striking at 300. 36 of 12 deliveries. Spencer catching up. Double digits really quickly. Final delivery of the fourth. And with an outstanding over this in the power play. Offers it up, goes inside out. Quality shot by Viber again. Can't keep a good man down. With the boundary to end the over. 4 overs gone at 60 for 2. With Ben Viber 40 of 13 deliveries. A lot of jostling for position in the power play. Tigers will feel that they've got the runs on board here. 15 and over. First 4 overs. Both our International Security and Facilitation Management and the Record Group. You can always trust. Of course, the Whittles way. Over here. 10 of 7 deliveries. Fiver, 40 of 13. Lavan Jeffries, 2 overs completed, 1 for 37. Nathan Silva, 1 over 1 for 14. And Junaid Mansoor, 1 over none for 9. And Garavir Singh being introduced into the attack. The brilliant Hunter looking to just back in the power play. Let the batsman really settle in. First up, he's got that into the gap. Not a clubbing shot, really. The fielder, but in the length early. Very good. The line and length has been spot on in these couple of deliveries already. Veera Singh. I think the length there, that's much better from Spencer. And he gets it straight into the fielder. How about that for the perfect start for Veera Singh in his very first over? He tempts him. He continues to tempt. Can't hold on for too much longer. It's a crucial wicket again. Third departs. Power play. There's been all action here so far. Very little time to rest with 61 on the board for the loss of 3. Another crucial wicket departs for the Tigers. The all-important Ben Viver now dispatched. Waratah Warriors will be feeling a whole lot better now. We talk about the perfect impact. Veer Singh being brought on for his very first over and dispatching Ben Viver, who's looking absolutely awesome out there in the middle. 40 of 13 deliveries before getting dispatched. The draw with a very good catch brings in Will Blair, man out from the middle. And this is where the Warriors look to just really pounce now. They lost the early initiative, but they're dragging themselves back really well. And they went pretty much right through the over. Good period here for the Tigers. Veer Singh over is just absolutely top though. 2 runs so far. And the all important wicket of Ben Viver. The supreme over by Veer Singh. The 2 runs coming off it, and the all important wicket of Ben Viver. 5 overs gone at 62 for 3. The final over, the power play into live into the arena in Marara. Semi-finals of the Whittles Premier T20 game. That has been activating ball number 1. The final over, the power play. Brentford, to say the very least. Spencer tried to lock things down. His delivery looks to just heave it. Pause here for the Tigers. Oh, it's just bounce there. Did it carry? Straight back. Every delivery, looping effort. He is single. With the run rate down now, much better here from Warriors' point of view. And bring that down to about 10 or 11 and over with 3 wickets ready dispatched. Missing the silver. Around the wicket towards that next stump. That's fine, well positioned. Standing over this. Now that run rate has dipped. Got to the offside, it's in the air, it's taken. Oh, the nightmare for Nightcliff Tigers continue here. 4 wickets in the power play. Veer Singh strikes in his second over. It's a tempting delivery outside off stump. Spencer takes the bait. Simple catch to mid-off. 53 for 4. With 2 deliveries left of the power play. Adrian Dovey, the new man in. The Nightcliff Tigers. Our play has been topsy-turvy to say the very least. Not on the board, but 4 wickets lost. And very interesting to see the approach in the middle overs now. And a couple deliveries left. First up, he goes straight down the ground. Risky shot there from Dovey. Got in the air. Veer Singh is just tossing it up. It's the end of the power play, and boy, oh boy, has it been eventful. We've got well over 60 runs. And of course, the 4 wickets departing in the power play. There's been all to see here in the Whittles Premier T20 finals. Very much delivering here. Delivery quickly taken. Thinking now, from the Warriors' point of view, is just to bring that down run rate here. Pressure going. And of course, the Tigers continue to attack here despite losing 4 wickets. The wicket here with half the side departed. I would say advantage Waratah Warriors, certainly, even at this early stage. Need someone to stick in there. Those hard overs did not go according to plan, but dig in. Close again. Even though we straight to long offer single. Making the over. Absolutely top again. These 2 overs have been nothing short of sensational. Full credit to Dylan Hunter, giving the ball at a crucial stage, and he's giving good dividends. Go down towards top fine. It just be a single to end the over. What a brilliant over this from Veer Singh. Is 7 overs gone. It's 3 for 4.
Extra, yeah?
Back in the second over. The masterclass this from the Warriors. Select a couple of overs. go out of hand. And Viver basically taking a one-man show right from the top. Because of that, Tigers has struggled for runs. And Mansoor now just applying the clamps here, bringing in singles. Run rate now brought down to a palatable feeling for the Warriors. In the 10 and over, it's been fantastic. Does help that they pick up wickets at their intervals. Full of delivery there from Mansoor. Brilliant bowling here, Blair. Struggling. Delivery on the onside. To a single, will push for two. Good run between the wickets. 6 runs coming off that Mansoor over. 8 overs gone, 74 for 4. Semi-final settings as we look at the bowling card. Ron Jeffries went for runs in his first and his second over. Didn't end up picking a wicket in the second. Veera Singh picking up two for his 2 overs for 15. Veera Singh though took that all important wicket. Ben Viver find themselves in an advantageous position here. As shot take a thick outside edge, might race away to the boundary here. Gets caught and pass for two. Boundaries have dried up here for the Nightcliff Tigers. Right there from Joey. That ball is just a single. Brendan Hunter using himself for the first time. Ooh, there's a chance there. Direct hit could make things very interesting. Cutting things down from his end here. Just 2 runs completed so far. We got 5. Cut blowers. They're looking to just open up on the offside. Over this from Brendan Hunter. On the onside, another single. 80. The Tigers, 4 overs were on 60 runs. And a huge drop off since then. Waratah Warriors now, they feel that they're in total control of this match. Again opened up for a single. 1 for 2 here. It's been running between the wickets. 8 runs off the Brendan Hunter over. 9 gone, it's 82 to 4. We're Singh back in the attack. Right to the halfway stage of the first innings. Waratah Warriors winning the toss, they open field first. First three overs were out of hand, but they've pulled things back brilliantly. Batsman out here in the middle. He's struggling. Will Blair and Dovi putting a premium on their wicket. It is critical that they don't give it away here. Post that low middle order. Beautiful delivery, just tosses it up. Play forward. And going around the wicket, changing angle. Picked out the leg before from this. Open up a whole other possibilities really. It's slightly short. I can't get that away from the field. It starts to be over again and dot balls will crank up the pressure. Singh will have one more over the balance. But then you have to decide to use him immediately or just hold him back at the back end here. This is another brilliant over this from Veer Singh. His three overs so far have been absolutely special. And he finish off strong though. Final delivery of the 10th. Crushes the batsman. It'll just be a single to end the over. 10 overs gone. A loss of 4 wickets. The Nightcliff Tigers are 85 to 4.
Right, it's gonna be if we can wrap up these wickets. That's try and do some time. We go, John. I'd go last night, Seb. Hey, people rocked up. Nice.
Fellows gone 96 for 5. Off the side, down for Nightcliff Tigers. Game. Let's open up straight back into the bowler's hands. It's the bounce. Martin now. His partners Veer Singh has put the clamps on here perfectly. Beautiful bowling. The Tigers. 57 runs. 8.3 overs. Ooh, it's a quick single need to be taken. Running at the danger end. Bill Blair has planted his feet. Came him on his wicket. He needs to stay till the end. Harrison Martin at the other end needs to give him good company. 7 out there in the middle. And this is a brilliant over this. And what overs like this do is just crank up the pressure. The Tigers will be looking for a score. It says for 130, but long way to go for that. Relative total as Veer Singh is spinning a web here. An outrageous over. In any context, really, let alone a semi-final. The leg side crashes into the pads. It's a dot ball to end a magnificent Veer Singh over. 2 runs coming off with 13 gone, 98 for 5. Veer Singh to wrap up his 4 overs. In a special bowling performance in the semi-final here. He has stepped up massively. Got that all-important wicket of Ben Viver. From there, he's been just a different class here. With 6 and over in this format, especially with those 2 wickets, just highlights his special bowling performance. And Martin to get off the mark. Deliveries reaching to no ball called. The spinner, a bit of a cardinal sin. Martin gets off the mark. 2 runs added to the total as the 100 comes up for the Nightcliff Tigers. It's been 2 different halves of batting cricket really for the Tigers. First 40 runs coming rapidly from there. A bit of a standstill. Look at delivery towards the stumps. Nice idea there from Veer Singh. There are the non-strikers then. Veer Singh will continue to attack. He'll pick up 1 more wicket for the end of his 4 overs. And the wicket he goes. The offside and he pushed. Just happy to almost navigate this Veer Singh over. But absolutely no joy of him. Only starts this. Off it up, flip on the onside. It'll be a single to end the sensational Veer Singh spell. With 1 more delivery, might have called that early. Indeed. Lebrak on strike here. On the pads, and he'll end with another single. There has to do the smart thing of keeping the strike, which he does. And Veer Singh's 4 overs do come to an end here. 24 runs conceded with the 2 crucial wickets. A special bowling performance by Uday Veer Singh in the semi-finals. 14 overs gone, it's 104 for 5. We're approaching the final 5, in over to go before the 15th. Current total of 148. Does look very good for the Nightcliff Tigers. We'll take a special batting performance from these 2 to start off with. Veer Singh. About the 2 Veer Singhs who have just been a touch of class really with their off spin. And a handful for the batsman. Absolutely nothing to this from Veer Singh. Retrieve the single. Not allow Blair to have a go here. Just waiting for the final 3 overs really to then have a swing. It's critical that Will Blair now hangs in there. Boundary 0-6 for him and goes through the offside. How's that for a single? Misfield there. Over sent back. Ground comfortably in the end. Needing a dive though. Daravir Singh over just continues to be exactly like it was in his previous. Another outstanding 4 overs from the left-hander. Very little away, got the crucial wicket. Another very good over for the Waratah Warriors. Got the Tigers. Couple of overs time. Probably expect them to go gung ho. Dylan Hunter back to the attack, the skipper. 9th over now. See whether or not he can break this partnership. Let the key man out there in the middle. And a real premium on his wicket. We're looking scoop sweep there. Should go for 2 here and keep stride. Just feeling out there in the deep. And good running between the wickets. To the final 5 now. Tossed up nicely. Blair goes big. First time he's really opened up for an expansive shot and he gets a boundary for it. Patience being rewarded. Is this the over where the Nightcliff Tigers decide to attack? Will Blair. First boundary. And it's taken 35 deliveries for it. Couldn't afford to take too many risks. Come back there from Hunter. Oh, he tosses it up. Delivery by the off stump. Blair feel that he's missed out. Oh, it's full on the patch, but on the leg stump, it's a huge mistake there. It's a comfortable run out. And of all people, it's Blair who's had to be sacrificed. It's a nightmare way to depart. Well, Blair can only hang his head up. The miscommunication. Dylan Hunter with the easy task of flicking the bails off. 6 down for the Tigers. As Will Blair's efforts finally come to an end. 30 of 37 deliveries. 115 for 6. Not the way Hunter was expecting the wicket to arrive. Ends up leading to a comfortable run out. And at number 8. got right in front. Maybe height an issue. It's not according to the umpire. It's wickets in back-to-back deliveries as the Nightcliff Tigers are teetering on the edge now. And that score of 148, 150 now looking like a pipe dream. That's 2 wickets and 2 deliveries. Those really rattled things now. 16 gone. It's 114 for 7. The Waratah Warriors continue to be on top. New man in, no care. A couple of deliveries really. They were just setting up for that quick finish right towards the end. Let McVie and Noah Kerr, two new batsmen out in the middle, find their way out and try and push their team to a near 130 by the looks of it. He goes big first delivery. Interesting tactic there. Not looking to hang around.
Oi, Jack!
They try to play the long game here, dragging the tail. Tail being exposed. Go there, delivery. Wonders how it didn't crash into the stumps. Just about getting a bat on it. And Jeffries, not the best of starts with the ball in hand with his first couple of overs. He took up a wicket in the second, but went for runs. 8.5 and over for this one, an opportunity to gloss over his stats here in the semi-finals. A couple of wickets here will look good. Try and go full and straight, and it's played that on the onside.
Yes, stay on!
The delivery. See what he's trying to do here. And knock off the poles. Jeffries and success though. Scoreboard keeps moving. If we can closer to that 120 mark, that would have been objective number 1 when quick loss of wickets was happening in the power play area. Find down the order for single.
Boy. Come on, lad!
It's a shot. It's a cracking noise of the blade. That disappears. What a shot. Oh, that's a maximum. And that caught everybody in the ground by surprise. That is some way to end the over, mind you. 120 comes up in special fashion. There's a hoik out of nowhere. Woo.
That's a fucking shithole. So fucking bad.
The rear guard action is on. Referees will going for runs at this stage. 6 to 7th. 3 overs still to go here. 140 marks. Still extremely achievable from the Tigers' point of view. Go back in the attack. Can't afford another run out, that's for sure. Nightcliff. 127 to 7. Up nicely. McLeod goes big. Great fielding effort there. How about that for a catch? It's a magnificent effort. Again, he had no right to get there, having got there for the ball to stick. It's a special catch in the semi-finals. McPhee has to depart. What a catch that was at deep mid-wicket as the 8th wicket goes for Nightcliff. Warriors still on top. So picking up his second. They look to polish up the tail here. Four scores in excess of double digits. That's what the Nightcliff were looking for in the semi-finals. We can get to that 140s mark, which is competitive total, especially in semi-final settings. Nightcliff end up picking a couple of early wickets. Never know. Modak and Kerr will pretty much need to just try and run down as many singles as possible. Sneak in a boundary or two, that would be a bonus. Make sure that you bat the full quarter of the 20 overs will be the message from the skipper. He's back. He carries that to Mansoor. Off balls will be a killer. We try and rotate that strike as much as possible. Much better there on the onside. And make it for 2. 51. Oh, good delivery. Just misses off stump. Mansoor's 3 overs comes to an end. 18 overs gone. 129 for 8. Final 2 overs. Waratah Warriors, having won the toss and elected to field first, put the clamps on after the first couple of overs went really off plan. They started off in a perfect manner. Yes, they lost a couple of wickets, but then Viver's start gave them a lot of hope. Once he was dismissed, felt like Waratah Warriors clawed their way back and from there have been on top. Hopefully the score 140 will keep them competitive, but they will have to stick it out. Look and Kerr sat in there. Good delivery, caught right in front. That should be given. It is caught right in front. Would put the dive in, but LeBron Jeffries catches Kerr right in front. I don't think he's got the message yet. Now he does. Quicker delivery, just beaten by the pace. Jeffrey gets his second wicket in the semi-finals. Humbled rather. Apologies on our lens. We're getting a wicket in his very first delivery. Noah Kerr departs. Runs of 7 deliveries. Number 11 walks in for Nightcliff. Right. In the course of the 20 overs, might be a task here for Nightcliff as Waratah Warriors feeling quietly confident about this bowling performance. That was the delivery from Campbell, right on the money, crashing into leg stump according to the umpire. New man in, Charlie Smith. Number 11, in with his team. 9 for 9. Campbell will be looking to wrap it up. Doing instruction here, full and straight if you can. Smith on strike. Outside. Delivery go from Campbell. Ball still in play. Campbell, this is just the perfect setting here. Got an over where he can constantly target the number 11. Campbell will back himself here. Taking Smith. Smith wanted to be in strike. And Modak. Strike here against Angus Campbell. Impression off the pads. Good presence of mind here, but had to hurry. Modak doing the right thing. Rotating the strike, keeping the scoreboard moving. 30 for 9, bringing Ali Smith back on strike. This might look to swing here. Anything in the arc. Looking to dispatch with 2 deliveries remaining. Oh, he's been sent back. A good call there from Modak. Without call this, Campbell over. Brilliant. Bowling at the number 10 end and the number 11. Up to his task. And he attacks the stumps again. Smith will take the single and keep strike as we head towards the final over. The first innings of the semi-finals. Nightcliff, 32 for 9. Dylan Hunter will wrap up the final over. Very economical with his delivery. He's brought himself on when he needed a bit of left arm spin. That side, picked up a wicket. Got a run out too, a crucial run out at a very important time. I'm very pleased with his guy's bowling effort here. He'll put that on the onside. He'll get a single. Back on strike.
Boy, Dylan!
What Nightcliff have done is struck the course of the 20 overs, and for that, I give a lot of credit. 134 in a semi-final would be a very interesting total. Get a couple of early wickets, and you never know. That's exactly what the lower order have done. Made sure that they stuck it out, and give cheap wickets away, and you have a chance. By Smith, he won 2 here. He'll have to hurry. Might as well go for it, and they do, and they succeed. That's it, and he's gone for all money. Might have been have throws here. What it says, right where you are, Smith. Go for it. Last couple of deliveries. Have a free swing. 140 still might be on the cards here. Goes for single. Interesting there from Charlie Smith, not looking to give a whack at the final delivery instead. Hands over to Tanmay Modak. 37 for 9. Nightcliff will take that considering the laps that they had in the power play. Modak looks to swing. Have to hurry for 2 here. Gotta go. They gotta go. And they make it with comfortable ease. And after 20 overs being put into bat, Nightcliff end with a competitive 139 for 9 after the 20 overs. The lower and middle order doing very well to stick their course out and last the course of the 20 overs. Waratah Warriors will be brought into the second innings with 140 to chase in the 20 overs for a spot in the finals of the Whittles Premier T20 in the DXC Arena in Waratah. Second innings action coming to you very shortly. You stay tuned as Nightcliff will be coming out with real intent. I will bring you the batting scorecard. From Nightcliff's point of view, Ben Viver, the hero really from the get-go, giving Nightcliff a brilliant start. 540 where everything he touched went past the field with ease. Didn't get too much support though, but Will Blair's effort in the middle overs much needed as his patience unfortunately not rewarded with a cheap run out really from Nightcliff's point of view. The two players hugely successful in terms of giving the team a good push. There's the batting card with Ben Viver. 40 of 16 deliveries with Ruben Carter both struggling to get off runs. Mo Spencer with 11 of 10. Talked about the Will Blair innings of 30 of 37 deliveries with a bit of support from Kevin Dovey. Decent from the lower order. Standing their ground, making sure they put a premium on their wicket. And with 8 rests just to help their course, Nightcliff end with 139 for 9 after 20. And from a bowling point of view, John Jeffries was on the expensive side, going at 60.3 and over, just the 1 wicket. Ravir Singh brilliant with his 4 overs, 2 for 24. Junaid Mansoor economical with his 2 for 24 as well, identical stats. Ravir Singh pick of the bunch really in terms of clamping things down. 4 overs, 1 for 12, and wickets being chipped by skipper Dylan Hunter and Angus Campbell at the end. So there you have it in the Whittles Premier T20 semi-finals. Waratah Warriors will come out in the second innings, having to chase 140 of the 20 overs, needing to go at 7 and over to book a spot in the finals. We'll be back with second innings action.
ये वाला ट्राईपॉड भी ना कुछ तो अजीब ही है। एडजस्टमेंट ठीक है, देखता हूँ मैं। कॉल कॉल पे रह चाहिए तो तू। हाँ। 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 अभी तो नहीं है। गेम के बीच में कर सकते हैं। हाँ, क्योंकि मैंने लास्ट वाला ट्राईपॉड का लास्ट वाला सेक्शन वो दिखाया है, तो उसकी वजह से वो स्टेबल नहीं रहेगा वो, क्योंकि दैट्स स्लिमेस्ट पार्ट ना। तो फिर हाँ, ठीक है तो। खाली एक कैमरा कि दोनों कैमरा वैसे, क्योंकि दोनों बाजू में ही है। 116 117। तुम लोग का ऑडियो ऑडियो बंद किया ना तूने, मैं ऑडियो
Well, we're back for second inning settings. Waratah Warriors in the semi-finals of the Whittles Premier T20 tournament need 140 of the assigned 20 overs at 7 and over. The two openers out there in the middle will feel that give themselves a good start here, and their team will be well on their way into the finals of the Whittles Premier T20 here at the DXC Arena in Marara. The two openers tasked with giving a good start here. We've seen how the pitch had played in the first 20 overs. Ball does come onto the bat nicely. Intent will be rewarded. Ben Viver, 40 of 16 deliveries. First innings, the start of the show with the bat. We give the two openers out there in the middle here enough encouragement to know that go after it sensibly, but you should reap the rewards here. From the Nightcliff's point of view, wickets and wickets. That will be the only call really. Get a good start here in the power play. Ruffle a few feathers. They're set for the second innings. First delivery is pulled away and they're off the mark. Ravir Singh and Dylan Hunter, the two openers, both doing the task with the ball in hand. Amongst the wickets, now looking to clear it off with an all-round performance with the bat. Delivery towards the off stump. Target there from Dovey. We got the early boundary already. Shot. Oh, that sounded good off the bat. Way to the fielder though. And Dylan Hunter is making his intentions crystal clear from the off here. Not again. This one into the gap. No need to run for that. What a crisp sound of the blade there of Dylan Hunter. The boundaries already put himself off to a very good start. Stop again. Work that into the gap. One achieved here from the two openers. Missing it. And Hunter. One over gone, 9 for no loss. Work off the patch there. Half out to the peel as he looks to attack Veer Singh. No draw in the first over, but they'll have to continue to attack. You know, steaming in. Practice comes, we're seeing just punches it off the back foot. They've gotten the decent start with a couple of boundaries. Have to go with reckless abandonment. He's charged in with great intent. Couple of dot balls. Ooh, takes an edge. Unlucky. Veerasinghe gets his first boundary. It comes in fortuitous fashion. All times the same, those McPhee. Great intent. Leaps up. No slip in plays. The slip was there. I think it was about position right between. Right outside of the bottom of the blade, it lands straight into the hand of Whittles. Not the timing Veerasinghe was looking for. The Nightcliff have the early breakthrough that they're looking for. The opening partnership broken. It's 13 for 1. Kuduru at number 3, earlier than you were expected. Strike starts off with the bouncer. Out to Fleece. That should give them enough wind in their sails now, having got the early wicket. We will be smelling blood here. Another wicket early on. We're very much in business. Delivery, using back, and that kind of feeling effort, and it's infectious. You see every delivery, every dot ball being cheered on. There's real energy about them, and you can see it filtering through. 2 overs gone, 13 for 1. The Nightcliff very much in this. Into the attack. Ooh, switch to attack off stump first up. And I like the strategy here. Bring Davi back in. Got the new ball in hand. Look to attack. Skipper's on strike. A real chirp about the Nightcliff here, and that's a clear strategy. And Saddle smashes that through the offside. Very good fielding there at mid-off. The energy is certainly translating. He's bowling with a spring in his step. He's still on strike. Here's the front leg to the offside for a quick single. For the Nightcliffs, this will work. Got on the run rate after a very good start here. It was 9 for no loss after the first over. Things have certainly changed, and this is where the Nightcliff will have to take advantage of the momentum in their favor. Going to be brief spurts, and it's absolutely critical that they pounce upon it. Spot in the finals. It's for these two teams. Oh, he's asked the question. Very, very close. Usman Kaduru's heart would have been in his mouth there. Easton after a loose one outside the off stump. Davi keeping the batsman guessing. Off top over this from Davi. One run from it so far. That's fine through the slips. Another dot ball cheered on by the team. Prime time setting here. You're feeling the heat. Get off the mark. To the offside. Good looking shot in the gap. Releases the pressure. A much needed boundary to end the over. 3 overs gone. 18 for 1. McVee back in the attack. Now the wicket in his very first over, conceding just the 4. Got the skipper in his sights. This is going to be a very interesting battle. Dylan Hunter will need to take all the responsibilities on his shoulders. Lead his side into the finals. We want to stick out till the end, close to it as possible. We need the top innings. 40 now at this stage. That's a good score for Nightcliff. No deliveries, worked off the pads into the gap. It's an outstanding shot there from Dylan Hunter. He's got that into the gap. It's a wonderful boundary. He's so nonchalant about it. He picks the length super early. It was a slow delivery. He'll be the first one to admit that that was a bit of a half tracker. Easy for the skipper. Better delivery needed here from the front liner. He pulls well. Just got away from the fielder. Hunter continues to show intent, and has that crept into the boundary? If it has, it's back-to-back boundaries for the skipper. And that's one way to relieve the pressure that's been building. Back-to-back boundaries certainly going a long way of doing so. You will be wondering how is this over gone for 8 already? Make it 9. Back-to-back boundaries, just adding a bit of pressure, changing the game plan. Keeping it as wide as possible with the full toss. And good deliveries needed. And it's wide. He goes chasing after it. It's interesting there from Hunter, and he gets the reward. To the left, that would have been a wide. Decides to go after it, but it's a boundary instead. McPhee, who had an outstanding first over, is seeing his efforts being undone here by Dylan Hunter. 3 boundaries in the over, and just like that, the pressure lifted. Poor deliveries, unfortunately, in this format will get punished. The reaction there from Trent McGee. He knows that there was a chance there to crank up the pressure instead. Valve has been lifted. Kuduro a bit moving really. 4 or 5 deliveries, but solid out there. He doesn't finish off. He climbs all over it. That is a cracking shot. It's a boundary to end an already expensive over. It goes from bad to worse for Trent McGee. 4 overs gone. It's 6 for 1. In width on offer, the bounce was favorable. It's up and over there, Koduru, following his captain's footsteps. Highly productive over with 4 boundaries. Trent McVie, a bit disappointed. Excellent first over. Second over, forgetful. And that run rate has now gone straight back up to 9 and over. And that's what one very good over in this format can do. Hunter on strike. Goes straight down the ground. Excellent looking shot. Valuable boot on it. Could have done himself some damage. Blair played a very good hand with the bat. Showcased immense patience. An opportunity in the power play and the Bucks partnership. We work to open that up for a quick single. Sensible cricket this. We're playing the strike rate over 100, which is always a psychological boost. The skipper at the other hand going great guns. Oh, he smacks it full toss. That cracks in for a maximum. The sound of the advertising holding is exploding there. The first 6. Wide full toss. Dispatched. Well, that's as stand and deliver as it gets. Look at this. Minimal foot movement. Just gives himself enough room and just halves that for the point region for a 6. Giving himself room. Trying to unsettle there as much as possible. Another. Despite his excellent start, he's striking at 200, deciding to still go for it. Put on the throttle. 4 for 1. Power play continues to remain very productive in terms of getting off to a good score. And then we've seen the pitch just slow down a little bit. And of course, the crucial loss of wickets never had the cause. Ever batting to just run that down to third man for a single. final delivery to the penultimate over of the power play. Successful one for the Warriors. Yeah, charges in. Looking to attack the stumps. He works that well into the gap. That has enough legs for the boundary, really. And it does. The 50 comes up. No surprise, it's off the blade of the skipper. Takes Hunter to 37 of 18 deliveries. 5 overs gone. It's 52 for 1. Well, this is the captain's knock if you've ever seen one. Leading from the front. Aggressive. And his team will follow suit here. We saw a couple of quality cricket shots, really. One just carved over point for a maximum. This one, a delicate touch. Run that down for a 4. Pressure on Nightcliffs now. For the first couple of overs, seeing the early wicket did fall in place. The last 2 overs, one has gone awry. And if Warriors have another good over here to end the power play, they might just have 1 foot in the finals. TH required. 13 overs. Medium pace to wrap up the power play. Good inside edge there as he just walks back into his guard. And Kuduru, you just almost think about knocking it around for a single. Just keep it a strike in the power play especially, but also want to take some of the pressure off him, not to make this keeper go after everything. Oh, he goes for the scoop. That's clever. That is one way to showcase that you're well and truly ready for the chase. It is an outrageous scoop there from Kuduru for a boundary. It's premeditated, but he picks the length early. Quality shot. And as a bowling side, sometimes all you can say is, yep, that is a terrific shot. If there's no fielder in play, uses the pace. With offer, that is a great take from the keeper. Look ahead from the umpire. On with his medium pace. Looking for the intended his crease. Fantastic glove work needed. Good delivery that was just wheeling into off stump. It's a quick single. Dylan Hunter wants a piece of this one. There's a couple more deliveries before the end of the power play. And he's certainly eyeing this one. Very much in form. Not looking to hang about and wait till the end of the power play. And capitalize. Another couple of boundaries will really put them in a firm position for the finals. Settle out here. Gives himself some room, just chips it. Does he have enough purchase on it? Yes, he does. It's an outstanding shot, and that decision to take the strike as we paid. I've got to say, the confidence and the ability to back it up from Dylan Hunter, absolutely top notch. They're just happy to use the pace of the ball. It just guides it. Well, leg in place, but no chance for him. Another great shot there. How about that? A 6 and a 4 to end the over and the power play. Dylan Hunter is playing a blinder here. 6 overs gone, 67 for 1. The fact that he backed himself to take that quick single, it was a risky single. showcase what he's done in the next two deliveries. Just shows you who he's well on top of this game as the umpire signals the end of the power play, which has very much been in favor of the Warriors. Just the one wicket lost, and they're cruising here at over 11 and over. Bowling card doesn't look would see apart from Quinn McGee picking up a wicket. He went for 17 runs in his second over. Used as Kaburu goes down the track, trying to negate the 20 with a quick single. You're Dylan Hunter. Do you carry on? 47 of 20. Doing the ball like a watermelon. Up, it's swept and it's swept fine enough. No need to run for that. A quality strike. Quite the field out in the deep. Hunter brings up his 50 with a delicious sweep. 51 in rapid fashion. He is leading his side's charge here in emphatic fashion here. Brilliant innings. 9 fours, 2 sixes, striking at 242. This has been an outrageous knock under pressure in a semi-final. Oh, he chips it straight back to the fielder. Bounce there for Smith. Uri at the other end has got the best seat in the house. Moving. Skipper playing a blinder here. Point that through the onside. Bludgeon that into the gap. He'll just get a single. Hunter's intentions from the get-go. Okay. Went after it. A couple of early boundaries. Not relent. Nothing to do down the ground. A little wrist work involved. The last two overs in the manner of which Dylan Hunter attacked. Another couple of these quiet overs, but a quiet over still has a boundary here for the Waratah Warriors. Put the blend off on a positive here. Down the ground, it's a single, and the skipper will strike. 7 overs gone, it's 75 for 1. Nightcliff need wickets. The most important one is off to skipper. Hunter with 1 gear here. 5.7 it looks very comfortable now as an equation. Left to front. And just need to follow him here. Guru at the other end. Steady. 16 of 13 deliveries. Letting folks forget about that quality scoop shot that he played for a boundary. Hunter cleans that through the covers. Single. Darwin with the ball in hand. Figure a way out to try and keep a wicket here. Absolutely premium settings if they do manage to get one. Put that into the gap so cleverly though. It's not all about the power. Sometimes the delicate shots drop down to us. Kuduru getting a boundary. 14. See the equation as flat to the offside for a single. And these two will look to just finish the job from this point forward. 59 required. East. The wickets for Nightcliff though. Finish the story. Look at delivery, great work behind the stumps. The wide's been signaled. And it looks like the back foot of Hunter stayed in. Oh, it's a huge moment in the match. That was the ploy. Really works out. Tracks that down leg stump. Presence of mind there from Hunter. Something outside the box. The skipper. Oh, it's in the slot, straight back at him. Chance. That was a chance. It was fired straight back with real power. Back-to-back deliveries. Nightcliff have had a slight opening. Not the skipper here. Let's see how Hunter tries and navigates this one. He runs up to study over already. It works. He could put the dot ball to end the over. 7 runs of the Davi over, 8 gone, 82 for 1. Guru, one of 15 deliveries with a couple of boundaries. Well and truly set. Partnership holds the key here for the Warriors. Oh, bit of a collision. And the power's through for the single. And through the Nightcliff, when they started the power play, there was a lot of chirp going on. They got the early wicket, looking to apply the pressure. The way that didn't have to suck the pressure out completely, and now you can hear him drop to the ground. Down to a single. The experience showing from the skipper. Even from the front. Top innings. The Warriors, they're that much closer to the Whittles Premier T20 finals. He's coming in, and that one is loaded through the covers for a boundary. It was in the slot there for Kuduru. Beautifully timed. Tried out for a boundary. now starting to play a lot more progressive cricket. It's tossed up. That's a delivery really by Smith. Who doesn't take the bait and just works it for a single. And goes up to that 100 mark, and somewhere on the lines of 100 for one, expect Brewer and Hunter to finish it off in real quick fashion. In the final settings, they can take their time. And Hunter ends up nicely down the ground for a single. Even over this from Smith. Ball that went for a boundary was a top shot. That Guru goes for a quick single. He's been denied. Time was gone. It's 90 for 1. There you have it, the Waratah Warriors taking full advantage in the power play, and from there on, in one-way traffic. 90 for 1, when you're 10 and over. And he's led the chase, Dylan Hunter. Terrific all-round performance. He took the ball in hand and hit the bat. Perfect. He was luck on a couple of occasions, but expect that in T20 format. We do get fast and loose. Nice delivery there from another on that occasion. The release there was straight at him. Punted down the ground for a single. He's putting his foot off the gas temporarily. Kind of waiting for that 100-run mark before he launches in another attack. And the single that he took 5.3 overs at the time. Hits the single and then just charges the next two deliveries for a 6 and a 4. And there it just felt like, yep, the switch is here and it's happened. And there they've not let the opposition back once. They look for a disciplined over here. Still in the play, Hunter still curbing that urge to go over the top. That's nice use. Going to take the bait, another single. Two on strike, 28 of 20 deliveries. And a slow start, but with some positive cricket, kept things moving. Ooh, that was close to the off stump. Giving quite a bit of room. And that wraps up Modak's over. Very good over from him. Just a 4 runs coming off it. Halfway through the chase. Waratah Warriors in pole position here for a spot in the finals. 10 overs gone. 94 for 1. overs is where they can try and pick up a couple of wickets here in the Nightcliff. And they just open that up for a single through the offside. 45 runs away from spot in the finals. Hunter has got that firmly in his head that nothing silly, just keep things moving here. Wide outside the off stump, Koduru goes after it. Let's get a single. Opportunity to try and apply some of the pressure back. Of course, singles could really do the chores, but so far ahead at this point, Waratah Warriors. We're going to forward a couple of down overs. Charge, single there for long off. You can see the Nightcliff players, that energy in the ground no longer there. Oh, he goes big there, Koduru. That was in the slot. Whew, he went massive. We talked about a quiet over. That does not exist, really. Tremendous shot. Jagdish Koduru. The 100 comes up. And it's in brilliant fashion.
Coming in, Jackie. Keep it coming, mate.
It's a full toss. Keep tempting. You know they'll give them the chase. And now with the target firmly in their sights, Waratah Warriors marching along. Started the first over with 9 and over. They had a couple of down overs. Brought it back up, and once they kept themselves in that position, they were relentless. Until now is almost past the baton on, but he still manages to find a boundary. A full toss, punished. Just a step outside, meets it on the full.
Picking up.
Run.
Up, clear up, Lord. Checking home. Nice there, mate. Nice there,
Good
mate.
shot again off the bat of Koduru.
Can it see?
Look after his excellent
Keep going,
first over.
mate.
These two have put nearly 100 on between the pair. And that brings up the 100. 65 for Dylan Hunter and Jagdish Koduru. 35 of 25. They have time to chase to perfection. One now. For spot in the final. About just gently push for a single. After delivery scores right in front, that was very, very fortunate. Guru survives. More that keep asking the questions. Delivery there. Actually always Very interesting. And he tosses it up. Indeed, carry, but lead now required. If we run that down, third in place, well fielded. Single to end the over. 12 gone. It's 1-1-3 for one. Twenty-seven required. Line very much inside here. The Warriors won the toss, selected the field first. This is gone exactly to plan here. Types of innings. Two-run hunter, equally important ones. Want to stand their ground till the very end. And the form heading into a final will be priceless, really. The only negative from the Waratah Warriors' point of view is first of the bat not hitting a stick before the finals. The next time they take the field will be in finals pressure and settings. Time to dust off cobwebs then. The comparison, Nightcliff were 97.45 at this stage as Hunter pulls that away for another single. Quite the contrast after both teams had successful power plays. The wickets lost for Nightcliff was always an upward chase from that on point forward. 25 required now. So the first over just went for 4 runs. Shot there from Koduru. Stand and deliver. Beautifully timed. The way that he has timed his innings has been first class. Took his time, but now that he's settled in, he has played some outrageous shots. Add that to the list. And 21 needed now. Number 1 and 3. Finish it right here, right now. And pull that well into the gap. He immediately just turns away, knowing that it's another delivery that doesn't really hit the mark. Hit that shot. Take away now the Warriors. The pulls the gap. But running away. Oh, that's gone for a boundary. Then Hunter just climbs onto it a touch quicker. Use the pace to guide that to fine leg for a 4.
Ball down there, Trent.
41 in the semi-finals. Outrageous by Scott. Got again into the gap. Look at the boundary this time. It's just a single. It might get 2-2. Brilliant running between the wickets. An excellent over. 13 coming off it. 26 for 1. 14 required. We're 6 away from a very well-made 50. He gets through that comfortably. Good running between the wickets. Dylan Hunter's almost just passed the baton on and said, "Yep, it's all you now. Done the damage. You need me, I'm here." Go out there and finish the job. Put that into a gap. He did get a single. Hunter looked to have a go in this over. And one more big strike from him. That might just put this into a slot and tempt the skipper. He does. He goes big. That's gone. Maximum off the bat of Dylan Hunter takes him to 80 of 43 deliveries. The Guru immediately going to the skipper and says, "Skip, maybe a chance for me for the 50 here." Or Hunter will just look to finish things off here. He has just been brilliant. Was in the slot. Smashed that. And now within a shot away from the spot in the finals. He just tossed it up. He went for the big swing. The Guru went for the quick single. And he makes his ground here. 4 now needed. The Guru's got a couple of deliveries. Try and reach this one. Might look to swing for the fences here and achieve both objectives at the same time, a 50 and a match-winning shot. He works it for a single. Nicely done there from Kuduru. It's just been typical of his entire knock. He's selfless, has been for the team. He's handed it to the skipper to finish things off. He wants to. But toss it up. It's a full toss. That's gone for a 6. The winning shot off the bat. It's Dylan Hunter, who is delivered from the front. 87 of 45 deliveries as the Waratah Warriors are your finalists of the Whittles Premier T20. And they've done it in style with 6 overs to spare and with 9 wickets in hand. Jagdishwara Kuduru and Dylan Hunter with an outrageous partnership after losing an early wicket. Gave the opposition no chance from there. The Waratah Warriors win by 9 wickets and storm into the Whittles Premier League T20 final. So the Nightcliff gave it a shot. They tried to extend their run into the final. The score of 139 after the 20 overs with the bat in hand after the Waratah Warriors won the toss and elected to field. Not proving enough. And once the Warriors got a hold of them, certainly was one-way traffic. Well, congratulations to Nightcliff, as we will see Waratah Warriors in the finals of the Whittles Premier T20, led by their skipper Dylan Hunter. Start to finish, absolutely brilliant with the bat. Well, celebrations for the Warriors, as the batting card looks one of great success and joy for the Waratah Warriors, restricting Nightcliff to 139 in the 20 overs and then wrapping it up with 6 overs to spare. Jagdishwara Kuduru, 48 of 34, giving great support to his skipper. Dylan Hunter, for his partner, being dismissed very, very early. Yaravir Singh going for 5 of 5 runs. From there, it was the Dylan Hunter and the Jagdishwara Kuduru show. 48 of 34 for the number 3 and the skipper Dylan Hunter, the star of the show, the man of the match. 87 of 45 deliveries as the Waratah Warriors storm into the Whittles Premier T20 finals. Well, the bowling card doesn't look like one of joy, unfortunately, for Nightcliff. Everybody going for runs and more. Trent McVie, the only one with any sort of success, picking up a wicket in his second over, 3 overs, 1 for 35. Other than that, no luck for the Nightcliff bowlers. They couldn't piece the puzzle. That was Dylan Hunter and Jagdishwar Kudusru. Well, there you have it. The Waratah Warriors, after winning the toss and electing to field first, restricted the Nightcliff to 139 for 9. Ben Viver, 40 of 16 deliveries as Madhura Veerasinghe, 2 overs, 3 for 24. The start of the show with the ball in hand alongside Junaid Mansoor. But with the bat in hand in the second innings, with Trent McVie picking up the early wicket of Udar Veerasinghe. Dishwar Kuduru, 48 of 34 deliveries, and the star of the show, Dylan Hunter, 87 of 45 deliveries as the Warriors face 140 down with 6 overs to spare and 9 wickets in hand. There you have it, the semi-finals of the Whittles Premier T20 coming to an end. It's the Waratah Warriors who have booked their spot in the finals with a successful outing in the Whittles Premier T20. This has been me, Suraj, your commentator for this match. We will see you for more live action very shortly. Commiserations to Nightcliff. Congratulations to the Warriors. Enjoy the highlights, and we'll see you guys very soon.